Selling a rental property with tenants in possession can be a challenge. The Residential Tenancies Act outlines the procedures that must be followed when selling a rental unit that is tenanted. Understanding and respecting privacy provisions, security of tenure, and the circumstances under which a tenancy may be terminated will help landlords avoid problems and penalties.
If there is a fixed-term tenancy in place, the tenant has the right to remain in the unit until the end of the term. If there is a month-to-month tenancy, the tenant has the right to remain in the unit until proper termination is obtained. Please watch the Ending a Tenancy video for more information on how to properly end a tenancy. It does not matter if the tenancy is fixed term or month to month. The landlord has the right to enter as long as proper written notice is provided. When selling a rental property, a landlord may need to gain access to the rental unit for appraisal or insurance purposes, or to show it to prospective purchasers. Landlords are not required to be present at the showings as long as the broker or agent conducting the showing is registered under the Real Estate and Business Brokers Act and they have written authorization from the landlord. Please watch the Entering the Rental Unit video for more information on proper notice. As a landlord, if you sell your property and the purchaser wants the unit for themselves, the tenant must be provided with a 60-day notice to end the tenancy. If the tenant is on a month-to-month tenancy, the termination date must match with the end of a rental period. If the tenant is on a fixed-term tenancy, the termination date on the notice cannot be earlier than the end of the fixed term. If the tenant agrees to end the tenancy early, this should be documented on the proper Landlord and Tenant Board form. Where the tenant is on a fixed-term tenancy and does not agree with the request to end the tenancy early, the purchaser will inherit the tenant with the property and then give notice for the landlord's own use at the proper time. A landlord can end a tenancy for the purchaser's own use only if the property contains 3 or fewer residential units and the landlord has entered into an executed agreement to sell the residential units. There are serious consequences for landlords that give a notice of termination in bad faith, as it is an offense under the Residential Tenancies Act that carries a fine of up to $25,000 for individuals or $100,000 for corporations.
For more information on selling a tenanted rental property, please visit www.landlordselfhelp.com.